you're not alone if you have days or even months or even weeks where you feel like you hate your hair because hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Millie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoy it. And let's get into today's video. So when I first went natural, I think I had some expectations of what I thought like my hair was gonna be like, how I thought my hair, how long my hair was gonna be, and just all of these things that obviously we just imagine. I think when most of us are embarking on a natural hair journey. And for me, I went natural because I was very curious to see like what my hair pattern looked like. I saw this picture on Pinterest, and I'm gonna try find the picture and insert it. But I saw this picture of this woman and I just thought, oh my gosh, like I want my hair to look like that. And when I started to go natural, I went natural in 2013. So there wasn't that many like, videos or information about taking care of natural hair. And so the few people that you would find on like YouTube and stuff, like you just had this expectation that, okay, my hair is gonna do this, it's supposed to be like this, and girl, yeah, I had a rude awakening when I went natural. So here are some things that I didn't expect when I went natural. So the first thing that I did not expect when I went natural was I had this expectation that my hair was going to be loose, it was going to be, flowing, it was going to be like like a 3C type of natural. And when I went natural, I had a rude awakening because my hair had like 4C type of hair. And there's nothing wrong with having 4C. Like, I love my hair now, obviously. Like, I really, really love my hair. But I think that when I first went natural, I had this expectation that my hair type was going to look a particular way. I don't know why. I just thought, oh, yeah, my hair is going to be really, really curly and it's going to be loose and it's going to be easy to manage. And when I cut my hair, and for the first few months, like it was really hard to manage. And I think I realized that I thought that, yeah, I was just gonna have this long, loose, natural, curly hair. And it really, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like it took me a while to really start loving my hair and not having curl envy, because I think like that is a very real thing, because you look at someone's natural hair and you're like, oh, I want like what that person's natural hair looks like. And then your hair starts to grow and then it starts having a mind of its own. And then you kind of like, I don't really like my hair. My hair doesn't really look like this. My hair really doesn't behave like this. And I think it's a journey to get to a point where you really begin to love your own hair. So I think, yeah, I think I definitely had some curl envy when I first went natural. The second thing that surprised me when I went natural was I did not expect it to be expensive. And I'm gonna be honest, like I love natural hair products. Like I am a natural hair junkie. Like I think I have too many products. But when I first went natural, I thought like, oh, um I just thought I had to buy everything. I thought I had to buy all the products that the gurus were recommending. If someone comes and says try this shampoo, I'm going to buy that shampoo before I've even finished the other shampoo. Like it just got really bad. And natural hair products are quite expensive. I don't want to lie. Like there are some that are, affordable depending on your budget, but a lot of natural hair products are really, really expensive. And if you are someone who loves experimenting with your hair, you like, I don't know, trying new things, it can be quite an expensive habit to have. And so I have tried to curb that now by like, I have a rule where I have to finish at least one shampoo bottle before I try a new product. Because what I found happening was I would just buy products, and then I wouldn't finish this product. And then by the time I try to come back to that product, it's already expired because most of them are only good to really use for about a year before they expire. And so I found that like, yeah, I just was not fully using a product and actually seeing if the product actually worked. And yeah, so it was very expensive to just buy all of these products all of a sudden. And when I had relaxed hair, I really didn't care about taking care of my hair. I only washed my hair really sometimes when I went to the salon, and they would just use whatever shampoo or deep conditioner that they had there. So it's take yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still a little bit of a product junkie, but I think it's a little bit better now. It's definitely a little bit better. The third thing that I didn't expect when I went natural was you're gonna have days where you actually hate your hair. Yeah. You're gonna have days where you hate your hair because it just refuses to cooperate with you. Like, oh, when you have like an event to go to and like you put your hair in a braid out, and then you think, oh, when I take the braids out, when I take the twist out, my hair is gonna look so nice, it's gonna look amazing. And then you take out the braids or you take out the twist, and either they're not wet or like your hair is just not behaving the way that you want it to behave. I think one of the things that I've really come to understand with natural hair is it's unpredictable. Like you could do the exact same steps, the exact same style, and it doesn't come out the exact same way. Like you literally can use the same products, the same methods, and the style can just look like it's a completely different head of hair. And I think sometimes like that can be very frustrating because especially if you have like an event to go to and you really want to rock your natural hair. And then I just ended up resorting to always having buns. Like I feel like buns usually are my go-to, like, when I have failed to when my hair has just failed to cooperate. Like I think that is something that can be really frustrating with natural hair. There have been days where I really have hated, like, I'm not even saying like disliked, like I hated my hair, and I have the thoughts of I just want to cut it, I just want to relax my hair, I just want to put locks, I just want to do something. And I know that in those times, or in those periods where my hair and I are really not like, we're not vibing like that, the best thing that I can do sometimes is just to put it in a protective style like braids, and then yeah, I just leave it alone maybe for a couple of months, and I find that like that's usually the cure. By the time 2 or 3 months have rolled by, I really miss my hair and I enjoy it again. So yeah, I think you're not alone if you have days or even months or even weeks where you feel like you hate your hair, because let's not lie, like it's a lot of work. I think the fourth thing that surprised me when I went natural is the number of times where you think you've done your hair really nicely and then you walk out and then someone makes a comment of, so what are you going to do with your hair? Or how are you going to style your hair? And then you're kind of looking at them, looking at you, you're looking at them like, what what do you mean? Like the hair is done. Like, oh, that has happened so many times. And like both the times that I've really put an effort, guys. Like I have put an effort into my hair. And then people would make a comment like, oh, so like, what are you gonna do with your hair? And I'm kind of like, that's it. Like there's nothing else. And I think it can sometimes bring out a lot of insecurities if you're not really confident, maybe within yourself, within your natural hair, and you kind of just feel like, oh, I really put a lot of effort and it just seems like it's not enough. But in those times, I just remember like I am made in the image of God. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So that's what you just have to remember. Like this is the hair, and this is the hair that God has given me. Like this is it. And I really have tried my best to style it. And on that, sometimes we should have a discourse of, listen, if I want to roll out of bed and my hair looks what it looks like I'm tired of the narrative that natural hair has to be like, in super defined twist styles and, all this styles. Like, we just have to get to a point where we just love our hair, okay? We just love our hair. Like, I've really put an effort to style my hair. I'm sorry if it doesn't look nice to you, but it looks nice to me and I like it. So, yeah. Another surprising thing that happened when I went natural was when my hair started to grow. I think people thought I was crazy when I cut my hair, but when my hair started to grow, it started to look nice. It started to, it started to do what it needed to do. And people would ask me, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you using?" And then I would tell people, and then they would subsequently come back and ask the same question, of which I would repeat the same information. And then after a while, I realized that sometimes people are asking you, not because they're really going to take the advice, but I don't know why. Like someone will ask you, like, "Oh my gosh, like, what are you doing to your hair?" And then you tell them, it's like, "Oh no, that's too much work. That's too much work." So I think, yeah, I've resorted to sometimes just telling people, like, go on my Instagram page. I talk about how to take care of your natural hair there, because sometimes it starts to feel like you're repeating the same information. Because at the end of the day, it's really about whatever work you're gonna put into taking care of your hair. That is what it's gonna come out of. If you're not willing to put in the effort, like, your hair is just not gonna grow. Okay, your hair is not just magically going to grow, and you're not magically gonna be able to retain your length. So effort equals growth. If you don't put the effort, your hair is not gonna grow. Simple as that. Another thing is when people view you wearing your natural hair as like a statement. Yeah, like it's not a statement. Like I'm not trying to start a revolution. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. Like, I just want to wear my hair. Like, this is the hair that comes out of my scalp. Like, I just want to wear it. And I think sometimes when people wear natural hair, it's almost seen as like you are defying society, or you are, I don't know, like you're going against the norm. So I can see why then people would think like you're trying to make a statement. But I think for me, I just went natural because I was curious to see what my hair looked like. And I've enjoyed it, and I would never go back to putting a relaxer. I've thought about it, but I don't think I'll ever follow through. I think if I'm ever gonna change my hair, I would probably lock my natural hair and just have like sister locks. But I know I'll never go back to having a relaxer. But yeah, my hair, I'm not wearing my hair as a statement. Like, I'm just wearing my hair in an afro because I want to wear my hair in an afro. I am wearing my hair in braid outs or whatever, just because I want to do that. And so I think we need to come away from this narrative that if you see someone wearing natural hair, they're trying to make a statement. Like, they just want to wear their natural hair. Okay, it's that simple. So these have been some of the things that surprised me when I went natural. Let me know, what are some things that surprised you guys when you went natural. Leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.